How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. If I keep looking down, it's because I am in Atlanta and I think Charlie the dog has missed me and he will not quit laying on my feet. So he's
Oh,
literally laying on my feet right now and it's hard to move. So,
oh, poor Charlie.
and I don't have the heart to kick him out. So
Yeah, yeah, of course. I don't blame you. I mean, it's just, when they're doing that, that it's pure love. So,
it's he's just clingy and snuggly and I love it. So yeah.
uh, awesome.
Well, it's
Well,
hump day as who said it in the chat? I thought I saw somebody.
Francie said
Francie.
that. Yeah,
Yep, yep.
we
Well,
have
welcome
quite a number of
everybody.
friends. Yeah, quite a number out there in Chatland.
Yes. Hi, Cordelia,
Hey, Cordelia.
Sandy, Candy. Hello, Candy, and Luann. Hello, you
Hey,
guys. Thank you
Candy.
so much for joining us. Um, we have
Francie,
some pretty
Melissa,
cool cards.
Shalana,
Oh, Shalana. Yep, I missed her, didn't I? Let me go
Nikki,
back up. Melissa. I'm gonna
Kara.
scroll up just to make sure we get everybody.
Yeah. Give a
Teresa
big
was
ol'
very
hello to
front.
everyone.
Well, welcome and happy hump day. I think this might be one of my coolest cards I think I've made in a long time. And I think I probably say that every week, but I am loving all these goodies this week.
Yeah, I am too. And I agree. I think your card tonight is really beautiful. And mine is a lot of fun. It's kind of funky for me. So although
Well,
my card that I shared earlier today was a little funky too. So I
it
guess I was
is.
in kind of a funky mood.
You're heading over onto that side of the mountain, I think, recently. We gotta get you. I mean, I know you've had COVID recently, but your cards are getting outside. They're not vintage and they're big and loud and crazy. I love it. I absolutely love
Yeah.
it.
Sean's bringing me over slowly to the dark side.
Yeah, right. Which is funny because if you look at a couple cards I have coming out for another design team, I've gone over on the vintage side over there. So I think
Wacky,
that influence is mutual.
yeah. Instead of Freaky Friday, we're Wacky Wednesday.
Yes, exactly. Pardon me. Totally.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
we've got Alice in Wonderland, and there's a ton of goodies with this one. So should we just head on down and get started? I
Yeah.
got a lot of assembly tonight, so
Yes. Yep. Sounds good. Yeah, you have a lot of steps to yours. And the cool thing is, we're each using the same what do you call it? Release, but different products,
oh, for sure. Can you still hear me? I
which
think
is
I
fun.
switched mics.
Yeah, hear you just fine. Hi,
Okay,
Brenda.
perfect. Hello, Brenda and Karen. Welcome, you guys. All right.
Karen?
Do you want to go first?
Sure. So tonight I'm going to be using the Cheshire Adventure stamp, which is Alice speaking with the caterpillar resting up on the mushrooms. And I have to say, one of the reasons why I love this release so much is that Alice in Wonderland is actually one of my favorite novels. It just like it's an amazing story, especially when you think about it in regard to the time, the Victorian age in which it was written. So I won't bore you with anything more about that. But in addition to the stamp, my card is pretty simple in that it's only using a few products. The stamp set, the Hey Alice paper set, which is really bright, colorful, lots of stuff related to the playing cards. So just some real funky designs that I really like. And in addition to that, I'm using some glitter cardstock from the Chromatic Reserve Wonderland release. So if you want to show our cards after we go over the products, or
Sure. Yeah, sure.
okay,
I'm just following along with what you're using. So get my stuff out of the way. So I also use the Chromatic Reserve glitter stock from the Wonderland collection. On my card, I did for the sample card, I did use the Hey Alice paper. However, I'm going to use the Looking Glass paper, and I use the Looking Glass paper on my card as well. But I'm going to use all Looking Glass paper from the Alice in Wonderland collection. And you guys, this paper, I am telling you.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. Did you get this paper pad, Walter? Because this is just
I did.
like,
it's amazing.
Yeah.
And
These
I would have
images,
loved to have used it, but it didn't fit in with my theme for my card tonight.
These images are just, these are just so cool. So I'm switching it up. And let me just show you really quick before I throw this paper to the side. I used this image on my card that I did for the sample card. I'm switching it up since I'm going to, and I used the Alice in Hey Alice paper on the outside. I'm using this paper on the outside, and I'm going to use this image, and you'll see where, on my card tonight. So we're just going to, same technique, I'm just going to switch it up a tiny bit. Just because as I was prepping tonight, I was like, I'm going to do this. I wanted to do this cat. Then Walter and I each got separate stamps. He got the mushroom one. I got the tea party one. So I'm going to be using the tea party stamp this evening for mine. And then I also then used on mine the Full House layering stencil. And I am just going to use the hearts on this one. But it's got, I guess it's not layering. It's got the hearts, the spades, the cloves, and the diamonds. So it's your full deck on that one. And then our cards.
Yeah.
So Walter's got the deck of cards going on.
Yeah, and that's why I really wanted to use the Hey Alice paper, because it has the deck of cards on there. And I really wanted to incorporate like the motif of from the novel of the cards, and I thought that this was a fun way to do that.
I went. I was kind of going with that through the Looking Glass kind of feel. So I've got some vellum, and then you can see where I've used the Hey Alice paper, the stamp with the other paper pad behind it. I also had to use for mine the Cup of Sunshine die and the Fabulous Floral dies to get my teacup and my florals and things out of all that glitter stock. So that is my card. And if Christy is in the room, if she's not, we'll have to repeat. This is, I believe, my first ever 5x7 card, which I know Christy thinks is a waste of time. So I texted Walter saying we're doing 5x7 just to annoy Christy this week. So I needed the real estate, actually.
You did. I mean, it's a beautiful card, Shawn. It really is.
Thank you. Plus, I just wanted to annoy Christy. So should we get started?
Yeah, let's get started. But we have a... thank you, Kara. Thank you, Cordelia. We have a television star in our chat tonight. Miss Andrea. Yeah, she was on Home Shopping Network on their crafting presentation last night. So, yeah.
I saw you guys just chatting away, and then I didn't have a chance to watch, but I was watching the chat, and it was cracking me up.
Yeah. Hi, April. Welcome. Agreed, Cindy. Anytime you can annoy Christy, that is a bonus. Yeah. As much as we love her, and we do.
And we do.
For my paper tonight, I am switching it up a bit. I am using one of the same papers for some of my cards, but then I decided I wanted to use the other spade and heart paper for my other cards from my deck. And instead of the red, now you only see a little bit of the glitter stock, but I wanted a little bit of a pop. So instead of the red tonight, I'm going to use the black. And I'm going to use the Rabbit's Pocket Watch paper.
to make this 5x7, hence my little notches on the side, I used the 6x6. I cut a half an inch off each side, so I was left with the center. I'm using my die cut to cut this out. Then I'll cut this down the middle, and I'll add a 1-inch spacer out of the glitter stock to make this my 5x7.
Shawn, they're asking you what you're the CEO of because in your under your name it says CEO.
I know, and I couldn't get that to. I couldn't figure it out once we got live, and I was trying to do it behind the scenes. I'm like, yeah, I don't even know why it defaults to billion. It defaults to billion. Have you had it default to billion when you log in?
It defaulted to billion for me tonight too from Penny. Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know what billion stands for, but
it's her nickname.
I am the CEO of my own attitude. How's that?
There you go.
All right, now I'll just cut this in half right at, this should be 6. Yep, right at 3.
Hope that everyone is having a good week. Going by quickly, and what I like about it is I have a 3-day weekend coming up, so that makes me happy.
Yeah, I work tomorrow, and then I took vacation till Sunday. It's Pride here in Atlanta.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so we have some Pride festivities planned, and I took some vacation time.
Awesome. Oh, April says that you are the CEO of Awesome.
That's probably debatable, depending on if you're asking me or my partner.
Oh, stop it. Who is snoring? I don't hear anyone snoring, Francie.
Is it Charlie? I don't think. He was. I don't know if it's. It might be picking up Charlie. He was for a little while.
Oh. So why does Atlanta do Pride in October rather than in June?
It is too hot in June to do and too dangerous.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. Yep.
Glad to hear that. That's very sound. Yeah.
So they'll do some like usually companies will do like Pride celebration things and stuff in June, and generally indoors most of the time until October when it cools off and it's more comfortable. Then the city will throw the Pride celebration and the bar, the parties and stuff.
Okay, makes sense. Very cool. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, yep, just too hot.
Oh, so Sandy, are you going to the same craft retreat as Candy? And if you are both of you going to the Stamp Joy? Because our friend Isis, who's often in the chat, is on her way there. I saw her travel photos on Facebook earlier. So if you're going to Stamp Joy, please make sure you say hello to Isis. Such a wonderful person.
I don't think we've seen Isis in the chat for a little while.
Yeah, she texted me that she's been busy with work, and it's been, she's out in California, so it's 5 p.m. there.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
She's in the San Diego area.
Yeah, I think they're all. I know Sandy and Candy, I think, are going to the same retreat. I believe. Yeah.
Oh, but you're not going to Stamp Joy. It's another one. Okay. Gotcha.
I think it's local in Minneapolis, or out like an hour outside of Minneapolis or something. The one they're going to, I believe.
Oh, okay. That is pretty good. I'll do it one more time. Yeah, a little over a month, I'll be down the Cape for Jen Shirkus's creative journey on the Cape.
Oh, that's right. You and Christy do. Man, that came out fast again. That seems like you guys were just there and talking about it.
Yeah, me, Christy, Cindy, who's in the chat tonight, is going to be there with us. Yeah. It'll be a good time.
All right, really quick on this card. So after I cut it in half and die cut that out, place in my little spacers to make this the 5x7. Then I put my piece of vellum. I just cut a sheet of paper in half essentially and cut it down to size so it fits underneath. Put my vellum in my MISTI, and then I turn this upside down so that when I place my stamp, because I want my stamp to rest right at the bottom edge of that, then I placed my stamp in there and then just picked it up so I have the alignment that I want. I'm using StazOn actually on this one because it's on vellum. And it'll be on the back side as well.
Yeah, Francie, that'll be fun. Hopefully someday we'll get you and Melissa to go too. Whether it be this event or something else. We'll figure it out. And we'll take over in grand style. How does that sound?
Yeah. I need to do some crafty retreats. The only one I've ever done is the Brutus Monroe 2 classes I've been to there, and I need to.
Oh, okay.
I need to hit some retreats.
So Cordelia is loving your card, Shawn. She said that she may be ripping off another one of your cards.
It looks more complicated than what it is. It's just a lot. It's a lot of steps, but not hard. Just make sure when you stamp on vellum, though, you're using a permanent ink. Otherwise, it will smear. It'll take forever to dry. So you just want to make sure you're using a good permanent archival type of ink. All right, now let that dry a bit.
So for me tonight, really the hardest part of my design is, and it's not even that difficult, but it takes a little bit of time, is getting the cards spread and then getting them to stay in place as you kind of glue them together to get them down onto the card. Which is what I'm about to start doing.
All my die cutting is done just because I knew it would take some time.
Yeah, I did the same thing because there's like, I think 16 cards that I had, and I was using a rectangle die to cut them out, so did not want to be doing that and holding everyone captive as I did. So.
Right. So I took and cut the teacup out of the paper pad, I just took and I purposely placed a little clock inside that teacup. So that is a purposely kind of pattern that was placed in there. And then the rest of my flowers and stuff is all scraps from these paper pads. So.
Hi, Jay. Welcome.
JJ. Oh, Craft by Jay. Hey, Jay.
Yeah. We are indeed live every Wednesday.
I think he caught. Remember when I did the pre-record, and I think he caught mine, and he was. I think he didn't know I was live or something too, because it was. I know it was odd. I was trying to do that.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I don't think I've ever used these two die sets as much as I have any other die set. I've used this Fabulous Florals and this Cup of Sunshine so dang much, with all the florals and all the leaves and everything, all the elements that are in them.
Yeah. Yeah, they're two of my favorites. I used the cup in my design from earlier today with all the stacked teacups. I just like it was perfect. I was like, it's like it could have been part of the release.
Oh, for sure. It looks like it is part of the release, actually.
Yep.
Even with the dainty little teacup, looks just like it goes right with it.
Yep. Hello,
so I use
Heather.
the Fabulous Florals. Hey, Miss Collins, welcome. Hey, Brandon.
Hey, Brandon.
And April, yep. So I use the Fabulous Floral dies, and I cut out in the glitter stock, and using one of the papers from this set, and I'll just show you. I cut off a section of this rainbow, and I cut all my florals out of the rainbow. Some gold cardstock, and then I took a paper punch off the scraps and just cut circles out of the gold and the blue glitter stock for the middles of my florals. So I'll just assemble the rest of my florals here. Look at all these little things to cut out. Good grief.
That's the tough thing about a complicated design.
Yep. All the little pieces,
Yeah. For me, this is like I'm being so persnickety about making sure that certain things aren't covered up and the cards are going a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Jace. You almost had a little Minnesotan in that.
You betcha.
Oh, Jace.
So once I'm happy with it, and I'm not entirely happy with it yet, I'm still going to fuss around with it a bit. Hey, Ellen. I am going to use some low-tack tape to keep them where I want them, so then I can start to glue them together. This is a card that you will likely, if you were to do this, it's an odd size, like it's on a standard A2 base, but because of the spray of cards, it's not the same size as an A2, so you may have to use like a 5x7 envelope or even make a special envelope if you were to ever do this one and make it. Oh, I hear snoring now. Is that the dog?
Not mine. Nope.
Oh, interesting.
No, he's not even in here now.
Oh, yeah, I did as well, Jamie. I'm wondering if maybe we have some kind of connectivity thing that we're hearing someone else.
Or we put somebody to sleep.
Well, wouldn't be the first time
you
I've been accused of that, Shawn. So,
you've been told you have such a soothing voice, so
oh my gosh. Um, you know, yeah, it is a full hand, Ellen. I always say you have to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. I think I heard a wise man once say that. So, but it's funny, Shalana and I both taught at a retreat online over the weekend. And my class was Friday afternoon. And I had the same thing of people telling me that I should read audiobooks because I have a very soothing voice. And I also was told that I'm as soothing as Bob Ross was.
Oh, that's hilarious. Hey,
Which, yeah,
he was good at what he did too. So
yeah. I mean, it just I struggle with it because I don't hear it.
well, you're very calm when you speak. Like you don't, and then a little deeper voice. I think too helps.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, April. Sorry for making you groan. Oh, Francie, you're funny. Once they are, when I flip over, I can then do some last minute arranging, or I start to glue these down.
All right. I think I can. Oh, here it is. And that one and one there.
Ellen, are you saying that I'm fanboying tonight? Me? Have you ever known me to do that?
Who said that? Oh, Ellen.
Ellen. Shalana, I appreciate that. I've been called that before, but I don't think it was in the best of ways. So
What'd she call you?
special.
Oh, something special.
Yeah. Now, Shalana's, I have to tell you, I am going to do a fanboy moment for Miss Shalana and tell you that her class at this retreat was so cool. It was really, really good. She had a fantastic project that was really, a lot of fun, a really fun gift bag. And so many people enjoyed it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, now I get it, Ellen.
What did she mean?
She meant that I am a boy and I am building a fan of cards, so I'm a fan. This is true. Sorry, I'm a little slow. It's been a really busy work week. And today was kind of a crazy day. Oh, thank you, Shalana.
Well, she did say you were special, so I think she might have hit it on that one. However, I can't say that because I didn't catch it either. in my head, I was like, "Did I miss something? Was he fanboying after a singer? Did I miss it?" So yeah, I was right there with.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah,
just as slow this evening.
Oh, indeed. Yes, Ellen was using the mom humor. Although with Ellen, we'll call it the auntie humor. That's her nickname with us. Okay, so I have the glue on now, and it's drying. I'm just going to press that down a bit more. And then I just need to get my double-sided foam tape on right. And did we lose Shawn? Are you still? Oh, there he is.
Back.
There he is. Oh, okay. Well, we don't. We seem to be having some technical difficulties. So, I'm going to continue on then and just say that I'm putting down my foam tape, and I want to do that to make sure that it's going to be in a section that's going to be on the card, so that it's not on the upper parts of the cards that will be off of the card base. Shawn, are you back? We can see your screen, but I don't hear you.
Now can you hear me?
Can hear you.
All right, there we go. My ear pod
April.
dropped out, and then I don't know what else happened there.
April had it right, though. She said that she thinks you had some important CEO business.
Yes, I had to take a side call. I will say this one's even unlike me. I am not one to do all these little fussy die cuts generally.
Yeah. You know, it's so funny because I had thought about grabbing that die set as well for some flowers. But then I was like, well, I don't want the flowers to take away from the cards. So I think I'm just going to leave the cards as they are because I thought that would be enough.
Wow, and this was one of those halfway through die cutting, I'm like, what was I thinking? when I made the first card. So then I'm like, okay, we're gonna pre-cut all this because Shawn's not gonna cut all this out on the camera. No way, no how.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this guy cut here. So to get this to fit, I'm doing the same thing. I'm just cutting a 1/2 inch off of each side, making sure my orientation is right, obviously, before I cut that 1/2 inch off. And then this I will center. You're going to have just a little gap, and I will keep the gap mostly at the top because I can cover that with my floral, and a tiny bit at the bottom because you really won't see it when I put this on.
Okay. Welcome. Nice to see you, and thank you for the laugh.
What it sounds like? Oh, what?
So we keep hearing that noise.
I can't hear it. Like the snoring?
Yeah. So and that was very funny, Kate. Thank you for that.
That's hilarious. My ex is back.
Oh, April, stick around. You know, we're usually you're right. It's not that kind of show, but for that you
No,
maybe want to
we're
watch
usually
Making
dogging on
Cards with
Christy, not the
Friends on
exes.
Sundays.
Yeah, right.
That
I was
can
gonna
get
say we're usually not dogging on the exes. We're dogging on Christy most of the time.
yeah. Oh, poor Christy. She had a rough week last week, and
Oh,
yeah. Melissa, are you telling us to read the comments about? Did we miss something?
let me put my mic down. Somebody said I need to adjust my mic, Cordelia. So I'll just move it down. Maybe it's catching me breathe. Hopefully, I don't sound like I'm snoring.
I have never noticed that about you before.
It's showing its reading, so. And then for strength, I'm just putting a 5x7 backer on this all the way around. Except I did not do that right.
Oh, too funny.
Man, I haven't boo-booed for a while like that.
Oh no, what happened?
Oh, I forgot to put my vellum down first.
Oh.
So I just got to redo this one piece. Good thing there's multiples.
Yeah.
All right, let's put that vellum on there. So when I do this, I'm keeping the stamped side on the inside of the card just to prevent any smearing at all if I'm going to have any. All right. There we go. Ooh, I like the cat even better.
Yeah. Looks so like, he looks so menacing, watching over them.
He does, doesn't he?
Yeah. I agree, Heather. I really was happy to see this Wonderland release. Yeah. And I love these silhouette stamps. They are really, really great. Yeah, actually,
sometimes the silhouettes. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, please go right ahead.
No, I was just gonna say sometimes the silhouettes are kind of hard to decide. What to do with them being solid. But
yeah,
you can rainbow stamp them. You can ombre stamp them even.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I actually think that the card I posted earlier today and this card are two of my favorite cards that I've made recently. They're not my usual style. They're fun.
It's funny because I kind of feel the same way with mine. Like these are the most creative, but like dimensional, and like I've had fun with this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Heather, I was saying at the beginning that for me, when I had never read Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass until Victorian literature in college. And I mean, I loved the class, but I fell in love with Alice in Wonderland when reading it. And then the more I read about Lewis Carroll, whose real name was Charles Lutwidge Dodson, and how misunderstood he was, it made me appreciate it even more. So I'm a huge Alice in Wonderland fan. There was a great TV adaptation back in the 80s that had a bunch of the older stars. Carol Channing was in it as one of the teens. Steve and Edie Gourmet were in it. I mean, it was on CBS back in the 80s, and it was just fantastic. It was such a great, lighthearted telling of the tale.
You were saying how misunderstood he was. I mean, isn't it funny how like a lot of artists are like that throughout their careers?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So he was actually a brilliant mathematician at Oxford University. Extremely, extremely smart, but very socially awkward. And he also spoke with a terrible stutter, to the point that a lot of people made fun of him because of his stuttering. And so he actually struck up a friendship with a young girl who happened to be the daughter of the, I don't know what you want to call the position, but like the dean at Oxford at the time. And she was one of the first people that didn't laugh at him. And so he befriended her and started to tell her this story. And she wanted to be able to read it herself, so she urged him to write it down. And that's how Alice in Wonderland came about. I'll stop the history lesson now.
over Snow, over somebody that actually found interest in him. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
That's just interesting.
But the sad thing is, since she was a young child, he was actually accused of being a pedophile. And nothing could be further from the truth. There was never anything inappropriate about their friendship. But unfortunately, people said that, and it tainted his career and his life, which is really sad.
That's so sad.
Yeah. But a brilliant, brilliant man. Oh, that's interesting, Kate. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, as you can tell, I really like history, and I also really enjoy literature. So, whenever I can find out more information about the period a book was written in and understand the social context, that just, I can end up getting carried away talking about it. Sorry.
No, but it's I find it interesting. Like the more you know that kind of stuff, I think that's what makes a person like things even more, because you can appreciate it where it came from.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. And I often said, I think it's too bad that, like, in high school, in order to, like, make history more enjoyable, because so many kids don't like history. I wish that they would, like, read some of the literature of the time at the, while learning about the time period, to kind of make it more accessible.
Oh, for sure. Yep, for sure.
Maybe I should have been a teacher. Oh, well. Maybe in another life. Oh, thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that. Well, hello, Christy. Hello, hello.
Oh, Christy, you made it just in time for my homage to you. Christy, this card was all for you this evening. I am doing a 5x7 card, my first ever, and I just knew how much you would really appreciate this card. So this one's for you.
Oh,
So typically I would have put this on first and let it dry, but because of the live, I thought I will just do it once it's assembled. So I'm just throwing the glitter glaze on now as my last little thing. Come on.
So
Tuck this one out of the way here.
We'll let Shawn walk you through the rest of his card. I'll just quickly show you that here is my finished card for tonight. Pretty much the same as the sample, just a few differences in the papers that I used for the card. And I used the red glitter cardstock on the sample, and I changed it over to the Raven this time. But I love that little bit of glimmer that comes from that cardstock. It's absolutely fabulous.
It's a nice thick cardstock too.
It is, yeah. It's one of the nicest glitter cardstocks that I have I've seen recently. You're right, it has a nice thickness to it. And the colors, you know, if folks haven't seen all the colors, actually I'll break them out while Shawn's working to show you. This is the ruby. I mean, imagine that for Dorothy shoes. That would be amazing. Amazing. Here's the Bahama blue. I mean, look at that. That is just gorgeous. This is the grape juice, which is, I mean, such a rich purple. Absolutely beautiful. Then we have the gilded. Gorgeous. This raven is spectacular. I mean, it's... And then this
the raven looks like it looks like sequins to me, don't you think?
On the raven, it does look like sequins. Yeah.
Yeah, if you get up close, it looks like little sequins all over it. All right.
Thank you, Francie. Thank you, Kara.
Delise.
Hola,
didn't see her come in.
I didn't see
her come
in.
All right, I am done. Forgot about our disclaimer. Just so everybody knows, these products were given to Walter and I free of charge, just a feature to you guys on our lives. I do have the collab link in the description below for the bundle. If you click on it, though, it'll take you to the whole bundle, within which will show you all the products. So it will take you right to the full-on bundle, which has a ton of product in it, by the way. I forgot to mention the last thing I used is the Glitter Glaze, the Never-Ending Teacup, which is this great glitter glaze with little tiny stars in it. And that is part of the release as well. So my two cards, this was the first one that I made as a sample. I just switched up the papers this evening. and did the same idea and same concept, just to show you the different papers. And I wanted to use that. I wanted to use the cat tonight instead of the big old clock in the background. So there is my card. I'll just give a close up of this one, and I added a few more flowers.
I love them both, but I especially like the Cheshire Cat in the background.
Me too. This one I like better, actually. I like them both, but this one I like better.
Yeah, and it's so true to the story because the Cheshire Cat would often appear, watch over everything, and then disappear again. So
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
it's brilliant.
Cool. And yours, you got just slightly different paper on yours. It looks like LSD kind of, yeah. I mean, yeah, it just just depends on what meds you took today too. This one's a little bit more on the happy med side. This one's a little bit you might need your uppers and downers depending on which part we have.
Oh, Ella, that is a great compliment.
That is funny. I love it.
I do too. Oh, thanks, April.
All right, there we are. And did you go through yours or what I was finishing?
I did. Yep. I showed my two different ones. The only, the difference is just some of the papers are different, but design the same. Just something fun. It almost I feel like in the background for this card, I'd be playing Poker Face by Lady Gaga.
Oh,
that
for
seems
sure.
To be the card
Yes.
that would the song that would fit. So
exactly. Yes. All right. See if my
Ready to
face
head
cam is
out?
still working. Yeah, there we go.
All right.
All right. Thank you,
a lot of
guys.
fun.
Strain It. I thought you said TMI. I must have missed that part of the conversation on the chat from Delise.
Yeah, I don't know.
I missed it. I missed it. All right, you guys. Thank you so very much. We have we're starting Christmas next week, aren't we?
We
holiday
are,
stuff.
yeah. Starting in with the holidays, yeah.
Lots of holiday release stuff coming over the next couple of weeks. Walter and I have our first little sidewalk view, walking down the sidewalk. I don't know what else I could do as a hint. City sidewalk. Thank you. I was trying to
Yeah.
Isn't there a sidewalk song?
Silver Bells is the song. City sidewalks.
That's what it is. Thank you. Yep. I was thinking more of I don't know what I was thinking. I had a little too much of my teacup. Thank you, Brenda. Thanks, Melissa. Thank you, Christy. Thank you guys all so much. We will see you next week. We got Christmas starting, so we sure do. We'll have a lot of fun. So, thank you. Bye-bye.